We
Lisk
just
is
have to
number
give
one.
it to Lisk
Yeah.
because it's I've seen products being built on Lisk and I'm like, wow, would have ever thought that an African would build this, but much more, this kind of products could be built on the blockchain. So, guys, I want to welcome you to today's show, and I have here with me the representative, and like we just agreed, ecosystem lead of Lisk in Africa. Please, let's say Africa, Nigeria, West Africa. I want to push him as far because he deserves it. Guys, please welcome with me Mojeezy. Mojeezy, it's so good to have you. Mojeezy, please, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, what
Okay,
you do?
thank you very much for the placard and all that
No,
stuff.
he deserves it. Mojeezy has been our contact person with the Lisk ecosystem, and it's been so amazing. Giving insights, sharing advice, giving suggestions. Mojeezy has been very patient with us. In fact, there's been a lot of learning personally for me all through this process, hosting the cohorts for the first time. And Mojeezy, I want to say thank you because I've learned a lot, quite a number of things. So
Okay.
yeah, please, the table is yours once again.
Hello everyone, my name is Mojeezy, but I want to first start by giving a shout out to our African ecosystem lead, Chidubem. Yeah, she's actually the African ecosystem lead.
Amazing.
But
Chidubem, don't be angry. I mixed that.
she's amazing actually.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
so
yeah.
but then again, this is like 2 years in this, and I've come to love the impact that through the opportunity of working with this as an ambassador, but more than just an ambassador, as an ecosystem um, lead here in Nigeria and stuff. And being in Uyo is an amazing city, and I think Innovate conference was the major reason why my first visit to Uyo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, actually.
I thought you've been coming here several times.
No,
So
I've
the
just
way you
been
own the city makes me
yeah,
feel like
just unpack and moving around. So I actually
here.
met people that I've met before and all that
Wow.
stuff. Right? So
Wow.
it's
Guys, if in case you don't know, Uyo is like a hub for Web3, blockchain,
yeah.
cryptocurrency, and lots of Web3 events happen here in the city of Uyo. In fact, some of the biggest Web3 events in Nigeria. I mean, think about the Blockchain Summit, the Innovate Conference, the Chain 2045, 2055, I don't know. So all of these conferences, huge conferences happening in the city of Uyo. So we have like lots of thought leaders, KOLs in this city. But I'm just hyping my city.
Yeah.
I know you want to hype Port
Don't
Harcourt,
worry,
but
that's
let me
fine.
hype
Do
my
your thing.
city. All right. So Mojeezy, yeah, we were just talking about the Lisk ecosystem, and firstly, I want to really say thank you for the support during the Innovate conference. I want to ask you personally, how was your experience at the Innovate conference?
Yeah, I loved the whole vibe with the conference.
Yeah,
First the people,
yeah,
right? And then the hunger, the eagerness to learn, to
okay,
connect,
okay,
to build,
to build,
right?
right,
It is also from the Innovate conference and the Innovate community
yeah,
that we met a couple of projects who have also been funded, gotten grants, received grants from the Lisk DAO,
wow,
right? Through the Innovate team and all that going on. We've had a cohort now for devs that are being trained.
yeah, true.
About how many number of devs?
Yeah, we had about 200 plus devs registered during the Innovate
Wow.
conference, and solidity is not for
Obviously,
everyone.
they will drop.
So yes, we've had like quite a number of people drop out from the conference, and it's been like an amazing journey for our builders. From this particular cohort, we can say that at the very least, 5 products are coming out
Yeah.
of this cohort, and they'll be building on Lisk amazingly. They'll be building on Lisk. I want you to talk about the opportunities available for Lisk builders, people who are looking to build on this. What are the
Okay, so
opportunities?
beyond just, I mean, everyone talks about funding and grants. That's like 30% to 40% of what builders actually need.
Right.
So beyond that, they get to receive business support.
Wow.
Lisk has one of the best business developers in the space in Africa, Georgia, right? A couple of other guys, right? Ready to
Wow.
give them business support, even through our incubators, the IR incubator, Web3 Bridge,
Okay.
CV Labs,
CV Labs,
and the
yeah.
rest of that, right? So they are there to receive business support from very, very big hands in the industry. Apart from that, they get tooling and infrastructure support. So
Really?
you see, Lisk now has like a stable coin, USDT
Yeah,
from Lisk,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I saw that.
And
That's
they are fantastic products that have been integrated with the Lisk ecosystem. You just integrate their APIs and you can on and off ramp, whether in Kenya,
mm-hmm.
in Nigeria, in South Africa, Ghana, the rest you get. So beyond business and tooling, they get funding.
Right.
Beyond that, they also get community support. So I was in
Wow.
Port Harcourt last week and we did an event, and what I did was that I told over 500 persons in the hall to go install an app, Learnway app, an
Mm-hmm.
edtech platform building on Lisk, right? To just do like a couple of answer the test questions in the app about Lisk and win like giveaways and other stuff, right? So you could see the number of persons that signed up and interacted with that app just because it's building on Lisk.
Wow.
So we are giving you not just money, not just business support, tooling and infrastructure, we're also giving you marketing, community, right? So that is the beautiful part of it. And one last thing, we will help you move from pre-revenue to revenue.
Really?
So you will start making money as a business. And guess what? We don't even take equity. It's not like we are coming to collect.
It's not a VC. I mean, you know, VCs give wonderful KPIs
Bro.
and ROI. Like
Bro.
the return on investment for a VC's funding it's like once you make the return, that's the end of your project.
Bro.
And that's why many projects die.
And they're running away from VCs, yeah.
Wow.
It is what it is.
It's crazy, guys. If you're building, I really think that Lisk is the ecosystem you should consider. And you know, beautiful thing, we're going to be seeing some of the amazing products that our builders are developing on the Lisk ecosystem. And in the month of June, Mojeezy, we're going to be bringing you up again because we are having the graduation ceremony.
Yeah.
So it's one of the things that we are looking forward to. Currently the developers are in their development phase, so they've been broken into several groups and teams, and now they are building projects. There are groups that have up to 3 products.
Oh, wow.
Because of, you know, each person there is novel, has an idea, and it's what, you know, the market.
Yeah,
So
yes.
I want you to, at this point, since we're wrapping up, you know, I know you're very busy and we don't want to keep here. I want you to give an advice to the devs and nerds. We call them nerds. I want you to give an advice to the nerds. I mean, you're a builder yourself. I know you've been building Rafina AI. And I wish that you talk about Rafina AI a little as we wrap, and also give an advice from your standpoint as a builder and a founder. You know, the challenges you must have faced, the experiences you've had as a builder. For someone who is coming up, what do you have to tell them as well?
Yeah, good. So, as a 2x founder, right, building Streamliver, Rafina AI, all I can say to builders is, apart from building, like build openly, don't build in secret, right?
Right.
People appreciate when you talk about what you're doing
True.
on social media, on LinkedIn, X, every other place, you understand. Talk about it, show the value you're bringing to the world. There you will get supporters, you will get funds, you will get community around your project, right? I know there's this thing with developers that make them want to do things inside, in-house, like they don't want to go out there.
Well, developers don't really know marketing, so how do we help them?
The only way to do this is that obviously you can't do it alone. You have to have people around. But if you find yourself in the place where you're doing it alone, you can take the approach of recording yourself doing stuff.
Right.
Telling stories about what you're doing. Hey,
Right.
this is day 2 of building this is what I've been able to do. Talk about your technical jargons. We want to know, we want to hear what you're doing.
Even though we don't understand.
Exactly. But at least we are saying you're adding something to the ecosystem.
Right.
Right. And always know that Lisk is a home for builders.
True.
You will find bodies here, you will find support here. You understand? So that is why we are here for you at Lisk. Yeah, that's just basically.
All right, guys, you've heard from Mojeezy himself. It's such a privilege to have you. Thank you so much
Thank
once
you very
again for
much.
coming. So, guys, you've heard it. Lisk is the ecosystem to build on in 2025. And very soon you'll be seeing, the products we are incubating here at the Concave in the city of Uyo. Till we meet again, this is big shout out from me, Giakwan, the founder of For the Love of DeFi and CEO of the Concave. Thank you for tuning in. Have a wonderful day.